Imagine a moment when the world suddenly feels bigger, brighter, and full of possibilities. A moment when tiny hands grip a little tighter, eyes open a little wider, and smiles appear without anyone asking for them. For these kids, that moment begins right here, before the rides, before the characters, before the fireworks. There is this feeling of excitement mixed with disbelief. Because today, they are walking into Disneyland for the very first time, a place they've seen in movies, heard about in stories, and dreamed of late at night is no longer just a picture on a screen. It's real. It's right in front of them. This trip is more than just a vacation. It is a first experience shared with friends who feel like family and families who came together to make this day possible. Some of these kids have talked about this moment for years. Others didn't fully understand it until now. But every single one of them feels the magic in their own way. There's laughter in the air, nervous excitement in their voices, and a sense that something unforgettable is about to happen. This is not just about Disneyland, it is about seeing the world through a child's eyes, where joy is loud, wonder is endless, and every step forward feels like stepping into a dream. And this is their story. The morning feels different before anyone even says a word. There's a quiet excitement in the air, the kind that makes kids wake up earlier than usual, already dressed, already smiling. Shoes are tied a little too fast, backpacks are checked twice. And every few minutes someone asks, "Are we going now?" in their minds. They've imagined this day 100 times, but imagination can only go so far. As the car moves closer, the buildings change, the colors get brighter, and suddenly there is the sign they've seen on screens and storybooks. Eyes widen, conversations stop. For a moment, everything feels still. This is the second when dreams stop being dreams. This is the moment when excitement turns into pure wonder, and the magic they've heard about finally feels real. For these kids, this isn't just a place. It's the beginning of a memory that will stay with them long after today is over. This trip didn't happen by accident. It's the result of families coming together, planning, saving, and hoping to give these kids something special, their very first taste of Disneyland magic. Some of them are here with siblings, some with cousins, some with best friends they laugh with every single day. Parents walk behind them, watching quietly, already emotional. Knowing that moments like this don't last forever, there's excitement. But also gratitude for being together, for sharing this experience, and for seeing happiness in its purest form. This day isn't about schedules or plans, it's about togetherness. It's about letting kids be kids, letting laughter be loud, and letting wonder take the lead. As they step closer to the gates, their stories begin to intertwine, turning this trip into something bigger than just a visit. It becomes a shared first chapter in a memory they'll talk about for years. The gates open, and suddenly everything feels alive. Music floats through the air, colors surround them, and the castle stands tall, more beautiful than any picture ever showed. Some kids run ahead, unable to contain their excitement, while others slow down, taking it all in, afraid to miss a single detail. The first ride brings nervous giggles, tight grips, and then uncontrollable laughter. Faces light up as characters wave, bend down, and call them by name, turning fantasy into reality. Between rides, there are small moments of sharing snacks, comparing favorite attractions, holding hands when things feel overwhelming. Parents capture photos, but they know the real memories are happening right now, in the smiles and laughter they can't freeze. As the day unfolds, exhaustion mixes with happiness, but no one wants it to end. Because for these kids, this isn't just their first time at Disneyland, it's the day they learn that magic can be real, especially when it's shared with the people you love. As the day slowly comes to an end, the excitement softens into something quieter but deeper. Feet are tired, voices are calmer, and heads rest gently on shoulders, yet the smiles never completely fade. The lights begin to glow, the music feels warmer, and the park transforms into something even more magical than it was in the morning. Fireworks light up the sky, and for a few seconds, everyone looks up together. Kids, parents, friends sharing the same moment, the same wonder. It's peaceful, emotional, and full of unspoken gratitude. This is when the day sinks in, when everyone realizes how special it truly was. On the way out, the kids talk about their favorite rides, the characters they met, and the moments that made them laugh the hardest. Some promise they'll come back one day. Others say they never want to leave. Parents listen quietly, holding on to every word, knowing that while the kids may forget small details, they will always remember how this day made them feel. These aren't just memories of a theme park, they are memories of joy, togetherness, and a time when the world felt simple and full of magic. And as the gates close behind them, one thing becomes clear: first times don't come often, but when they do, they shape us forever. Disneyland was the destination, but the real magic was in the shared smiles, the laughter, and the love that filled every moment. This day may be over, but the memories will travel home with them, tucked safely in their hearts, ready to be remembered for a lifetime.